channel. I hope you're all doing great. In my today's video I'm going to do a review of Naked 3 Urban Decay Naked 3 eyeshadow palette, and I'm very excited to present you this palette. I actually got this palette just before Christmas. They got it at my local Sephora, and when I saw it I instantly grabbed it. I didn't even look at the colors. I was like, I know I have to have this palette because I have Urban Decay Naked 1 and Urban Decay Naked 2, and they are by far the best eyeshadow palettes that I have. So I knew I'm going to love Urban Decay Naked 3 as well, also because I read some reviews and critiques and I knew it's a little bit more pink based eyeshadow palette, and I personally love pink shadows. When I was younger I used to wear a lot of pink eyeshadow on my eyelids, and this is basically the only eyeshadow that I liked wearing. But now I started experimenting more with neutrals and creating really nice daytime appropriate looks with neutral eyeshadows. So I thought pink based neutrals are definitely my cup of tea. I was very excited that Urban Decay came up with this concept, and even though it's another Urban Decay palette, another naked palette, it's definitely totally different from the other two palettes. Whereas Urban Decay Naked 1 and Naked 2 were somewhat similar, they had some points of encounter, should we say so. Urban Decay Naked 3 is like really different, totally different eyeshadow palette. So today I'm going to do a review of this palette, and I'm actually going to do a little makeup tutorial, but this is definitely not the only look that I'm going to create with this palette, so stay tuned in the future for other makeup tutorials created with a Naked 3 eyeshadow palette. I need to say this makeup review is also going to be on my blog together with the pictures of the palette and the swatches of all the eyeshadows. So the link to my blog is in the info box as usual. Please go ahead and check it out. I think it's going to be helpful if you want to look at the colors a bit better and see the pigmentation and all. So as I've said, I grabbed this palette at my local Sephora just around Christmas, and I did have 20% off coupon code, so I ended up paying it a little less than 40 euros. I think it retails at around 45 something, 46 euros at my local Sephora, which is actually quite expensive, but you will get 12 eyeshadows. So I think that's quite a lot, you know. You can definitely pull off looks for every day and looks for special occasions, a little bit more glammed up looks. So 12 eyeshadows is really a lot. If you were to buy a single eyeshadow from Urban Decay, you would pay a lot more if you were to get 12 single eyeshadows from Urban Decay. So even though it is quite expensive palette, I think it's definitely worth the price. However, I would suggest you to wait until you get a coupon code for 10, 15 or 20% off, because if you are a member of Sephora, you know, you have that white or black card or whatever, and you collect points, they will often send out coupons, promotions, even online they will send you coupons. So I think it's really good to wait for 20% off, because 20% off is a lot. This Naked 3 palette actually comes with this packaging here. It's just cardboard packaging, but it's made really nicely, and this edition here has got a little sample of Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. So they will basically give you 4 samples of eyeshadow primer potions, and you will have the original version, Sin, Anti-Aging and Eden. So I do have the original one and I do have the Sin, but I'm kind of running out of them, and I can say they are really nice. I would really recommend them to you, especially Sin. It's just such a great color. And the Anti-Aging is, I don't know, I never heard of it. It's something new, I guess, or not, but I just never heard of it, and it's something that definitely attracts me, so I will be testing it out for sure. It says that it reduces and improves the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it gives you brighter skin and improves radiance and clarity of the skin. So yeah, it's something that I would love to try out. So yeah, basically you will have four of these samples, and then this is how the packaging looks like. So it's really sturdy. It's basically very similar to Urban Decay Naked 2 because it's made of the same material, but it's a little bit different because the packaging itself, it's not sleek. It has got all these I don't even know how to say, like waves. I don't know, you can see the metal. So the packaging is really nice and sturdy, it's really nicely done, and I actually prefer it to Naked 1 because that one was prone to getting dirty really easily, so it looked kind of old. And I don't know, this one I think it's very nice, sleek, and it's good for traveling and for maintenance as well, also because it closes up, so the eyeshadows are safely inside without fear that the lid will open. And you will get a mirror too. It's really nice big mirror and I really like it. This time I can say it really looks nice, and you can really do makeup looks even by looking yourself at this mirror. You will get a brush inside of this palette, and eyeshadow brushes by Urban Decay, the ones that come in the palettes, are usually always great quality. I love every single one of the brushes that I got from my palette. So this one is Urban Decay Naked 3 brush, and this point here is a little bit more fluffy, whereas this one is a little bit more flat and a little bit more, how should I call it, sturdy, I don't know. And yeah, they're both really good. I like to use this one for all over my eyelid, and then I like to use this point here, the bigger one and the fluffier one, for my highlight color under my brows, for my crease, and even for blending out the colors. I think it's pretty good. I was using this palette a lot when I was in Croatia. Well, I was actually using this palette every single day since I bought it. I haven't been using anything else. So I created a lot of different looks, and in my today's tutorial I'm just going to show you one possibility, but in the upcoming makeup tutorials I will show you more looks that I created with this palette for everyday and for special occasions. And of course the look that I'm wearing today as well is the look that I created from my eyeshadow palette by Urban Decay Naked 3. So you will get these 12 gorgeous eyeshadows, and they vary from the lightest one to the darkest one. They are all pretty much pink based except for the maybe dark side, but even this one has got a little bit of pink base, and Trick is really pretty old gold color. Others are all, as I said, pink based except for the Strange, which is like highlight color that is more on the white side, so it's really pretty for highlighting, for putting it under your eyebrows and in the inner corner. So you will get some shimmery eyeshadows, you will get some matte eyeshadows. Matte eyeshadows are 3 in this palette and are Strange, Limit and Nooner, and I really like all 3 of them. I like them very much, especially Nooner because I like to put it in my crease, and Limit eyeshadow I love to put for all over the lid. So you will also get some metallic colors with the sheens such as Liar, Factory, Mugshot. Darkside at first seems like matte color, but when you apply it, it does have some sheen to it, so I would say it's a little bit metallic color. And the Dust is very shimmery color. It's such a gorgeous color. It does have some fallouts, but it's just gorgeous for all over the eyelid or highlighting certain points of the makeup. And Buzz, of course, Trick, they are all very nice and shimmery colors. Buzz is such a gorgeous rose color and I absolutely love it. So this is how the colors look like. This is Strange, Dust, Burnout, Limit, Buzz, Trick, Nooner, Liar, Factory, Mugshot, Darkside, Blackheart. I have to say that Blackheart is such a gorgeous color. It's very dark, it's like a black color, but it has got this red glitter inside, so it's just amazing. I think I'm most excited with this color from the entire palette. It's definitely one of my favorite color. It's very difficult for me personally to decide on my favorite colors. I love them all so much, and maybe the most used from this palette so far have been Strange, Dust, Limit, Nooner and Blackheart, but I definitely love all the other colors as well. I am very excited with my Naked 3 eyeshadow palette, and I would definitely recommend it to everybody who really loves pink-based eyeshadows. Neutrals but pink-based. I think these colors in particular look pretty on pale skin. I am pale skin, and I think these shades look really good and flattering on my skin tone and my eye color as well, which is not too dark, it's like hazel. So I think these colors really complement me, so I would recommend it to anybody who is similar to my skin tone and maybe the colors of the eyes as well. But I think it's such a gorgeous, versatile palette that you can use for daytime looks and for glammed up evening looks, and I would definitely recommend it. It's not a waste of money. I mean, if you already have Naked eyeshadow palette and Naked 2 eyeshadow palette, I wouldn't say this is a waste of money because it's like the same palette, just in a different packaging. It's definitely not. It's definitely a new palette and new eyeshadows, and they are all so gorgeous. I fell in love. So I will leave you now with a makeup tutorial for a quick daytime appropriate look. This one you can also very quickly transform into a look appropriate for the nighttime, for special occasions. So I hope you will enjoy watching. Definitely let me know, do you have Naked 3 eyeshadow palette? Are you planning on purchasing it? And if you already have all the 3 eyeshadow palettes, which one is your favorite eyeshadow palette and why? Please share your opinions with me. What is your opinion on Urban Decay Naked eyeshadow palettes? So as a primer I'm going to use this Bourjois cream eyeshadow, and this one is Color Edition 24 Hours. It's just gorgeous all over the eyelid base color. So I'm using this with my Kiko eyeshadow flat brush, and I'm using this all over my eyelid. This is going to be a perfect base color and like eyeshadow primer too. I'm going to reach for my Naked palette, Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to use this color first, and it's the lightest color from the palette. It's called Strange, and I'm going to be using the brush that I got from the palette. I actually think it's a really good brush. So I'm going to apply this Strange eyeshadow color just as my highlighter, so I'm placing it under my eyebrows and a little bit in my inner corners in the tear duct more than anything else. Okay, now I'm going to use this shimmery color here. It's like a shimmery pink and it's called Dust. And you have to be a little bit more careful when applying this one because it tends to have a little bit of a fallout, but I think it's just a gorgeous eyelid color. Really pretty. And as you can see, I'm applying it with the same brush. I'm just using the other side of it, this little flat side of it. My Bourjois eyeshadow as a base, this color really stands out. It kind of really pops out. It looks just fantastic. I love it. Now I'm taking this color here, which is called Nooner, and this is a matte color. It's dark matte color, but it's like on a pinkish side, brownish pink. So I am taking this part of the brush, the same one that I use for Strange eyeshadow, and I'm placing this eyeshadow in my crease. And of course, make sure to blend well the colors. As you can see, I have some fallouts. I will deal with this later. Now I will take the darkest color from the palette, and it's called Blackheart. It's gorgeous black with the red shimmers. So I don't know, it's just amazing. This color is so beautiful. I like to wear it even for every day, and I'm picking it up with my Makeup Forever pencil brush. It's 14S, and I will be taking a handkerchief because I can work more precise by helping myself with a handkerchief. So I'm just going to deline the outer corner and lower lash line with this Blackheart eyeshadow. So I'm starting with very light hand. And of course you're going to need to blend a lot here. And now I'm taking a clean blending brush. This is MAC 226, and I'm going to smooth out any harsh lines and make this look a little bit more sultry and well blended. I'm actually going to take again a little bit of Strange eyeshadow on my blending brush and just blend all the colors together. Basically this is the eye look. Now I will have to finish up with mascara and curling my eyelashes, but I just wanted to mention one thing that I will probably do in my upcoming makeup tutorial, because I will be doing a lot of more looks with this palette. But I think this color here, Liar, it's a perfect match with this eyeshadow base by Bourjois. So I'm excited to develop other looks with my Naked Tree palette. I think it's beautiful, I love it. If this was a look for a more special occasion, I would add black eye pencil into my waterline, and I would also add a black liquid liner along my upper lash line, because I would define it and make it a little bit more dramatic and more appropriate for the evening out. However, I'm not recreating a nighttime look, because actually after filming this I'm going to go out and do some grocery shopping and stuff, so I don't want my makeup to be overdone. And yeah, so I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to use my Le Volume de Chanel mascara. This is a little sample, and this is actually the first time I'm trying out this mascara. So that was the eye look, and now let me quickly do the rest of my face. Here on my channel I already have a lot of makeup tutorials with Urban Decay Naked and Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and in the future I will be doing more looks with my Naked 3 palette. In case you are wondering what is the difference between Naked and Naked 2, you can check out my review and comparison video. I will put the link in the info box. Check it out, I think it's really helpful and interesting. And if you would like me to do a comparison between Naked, Naked 2 and Naked 3 eyeshadow palettes, I would be glad to. So just leave me your comments and press thumbs up for this video, and I will make sure to post a video as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all a huge kiss from Italy, and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Ciao! Hi guys, today I'm going to do a comparison between two palettes that I have been loving and that whole world has been loving and talking so much about. These palettes are very known here on YouTube beauty community, but they are also best-selling palettes, definitely.